Jackie Chan doesn't respond when the gang leader laughs. That silence is the first mistake. Because in places like this, noise is how people bluff. Silence is how they decide. Hong Kong, late 1970s. Not the skyline Hong Kong. Not the postcard version. This is a back street near the docks. Narrow, dim, always damp. Neon signs buzz overhead, half broken. The air smells like oil, salt, and trash that never quite dries. Sounds echo strangely here. Footsteps, voices, the distant clang of metal on metal. This is territory, and everyone here knows whose. Jackie Chan is walking through it alone. No security, no cameras, no stunt team, just a canvas bag slung over one shoulder and the relaxed pace of someone who isn't trying to impress anyone. That's what draws attention. The gang leader spots him immediately. Late 30s, thick neck, gold chain, that means something here. He leans against a parked truck with 3 others nearby. Men who don't look alert because they don't need to. This street already belongs to them. Why, the leader calls out. Jackie slows. Stops. Turns. The leader looks him up and down. Really takes his time. Then laughs. A sharp, ugly sound. Look at this one, he says to his men. All bones. They laugh with him. Not because it's funny. Because it's expected. You lost, Skinny? The leader asks. Were you just wandering where you shouldn't? Jackie listens. Doesn't shift his stance. Doesn't tighten his shoulders. I'm passing through, he says calmly. The leader snorts. Passing through, he repeats. You don't pass through here. Jackie nods. Then I'll turn around, he says. That answer confuses them. The leader straightens. You think you could just walk away? Jackie considers the question. I think walking is better than stopping, he says. One of the men steps forward. Smart mouth for a stick, he mutters. The leader weighs him back. No, he says. Let him talk. He steps closer to Jackie. Close enough, now, to smell alcohol on his breath. You some kind of fighter? The leader asks. Jackie shakes his head. No, that gets laughter again. You look like one of those movie guys, the leader says. Jumping around, falling down. Jackie nods. I do that, he says. The leader grins. Those aren't real fights, he says. This is... He tapped his own chest. Real men. Real strength. Jackie looks at him carefully. You're just skin and bones, the leader continues. I could snap you. Jackie doesn't deny it. He doesn't argue. He just asks a question. Do you want to? Jackie says. The leader blinks. What? Do you want to hurt me? Jackie repeats. The men quiet slightly. That wasn't bravado. That was curiosity. The leader laughs again, louder. You hear this, he says to his crew. He's asking permission. He steps even closer. You don't scare me, Bones. Jackie nods. I wasn't trying to. The leader's smile fades a little. That's the second mistake. Were you then? The leader asks. Jackie answers honestly. I'm careful, he says. The leader shakes his head. Careful won't help you here. Jackie looks down the alley. At the narrowness. At the walls. At the way sound dies quickly. Then I'll be quick, he says. The leader's eyes narrow. You threatening me? The leader asks. Jackie shakes his head. No. Then what? Jackie exhales slowly. I'm asking you to let me go, he says. The leader laughs. The others join in. Or what? The leader asks. Jackie doesn't answer right away. He's counting something. Not men. Seconds. 5. Jackie says quietly. The leader tilts his head. What? 5 seconds. Jackie repeats. That's all I need. The leader bursts out laughing. 5 seconds, he mocks. For what? Tudi. Jackie looks up. To leave, he says. The leader steps back. Spreads his arms. You hear this nonsense? He says. All right, Bones. Show me. The men form a loose semicircle. Not to attack. To watch. That's how confident people behave. 5 seconds, the leader says, rolling his shoulders. Go. The leader steps forward. Hard. Aggressive. He swings a wide right. Messy. Powerful. Meant to intimidate more than connect. Jackie moves. Not back. Not away. Across. Second one. The punch whistles past where Jackie's head was. Jackie's body rotates just enough to redirect the leader's momentum. A light touch on the forearm. Nothing that looks like a strike. The leader stumbles half a step. Frowns. What was that? He snaps. Jackie doesn't answer. Third second. The leader lunges again. This time grabbing. Trying to crush. Jackie steps inside the leader's frame. Close. Uncomfortably close. He places one palm against the leader's chest. Just contact. The leader laughs. That tickle, he sneers. Fourth second. Jackie shifts his weight. Drops it, not down but through. Aligns his hips, his spine, his feet, and presses. Not hard. Precisely. The leader's breath leaves him instantly. All of it. He freezes. Eyes widening. Hands reflexively releasing their grip. Fifth second. The leader stumbles back. Bends forward. Gasping. No air coming in. The alley goes silent. The men stare. One of them takes a step back without realizing it. The leader tries to inhale. His chest expands. Nothing happens. Panic flashes across his face. Jackie steps back immediately. Hands open. Breathe, he says calmly. It will pass. Second stretch. Then air rushes back in violently. The leader coughs. Gags. Drops to one knee. What? He chokes. What did you? Jackie doesn't answer right away. He waits until the leader can breathe. That, Jackie says finally, is why bones matter. The leader looks up. Eyes wide. No anger. Just shock. You didn't hit me, he says hoarsely. Jackie nods. No. Then how? Jackie answers simply. You stepped where I needed you to, he says. The men don't laugh now. They don't speak. They don't move. The leader pushes himself up slowly. Still bent. Still shaken. You could have killed me, he mutters. Jackie shakes his head. No, he says. I stopped early. The leader looks at him. Really looks. At the relaxed posture. The calm breathing. The absence of triumph. Get out, the leader says quietly. Jackie nods. Thank you. He turns. Walks away. Not hurried. Not victorious. Just gone. Behind him, no one follows. No one calls out. The alley holds its breath until Jackie disappears into the night. 5 seconds. That's all it took. But what it created will take much longer to fade. Because the leader isn't angry. He's worse than angry. He's uncertain. And uncertainty is contagious. What happens next isn't revenge. It isn't payback. It's something far more dangerous for a man who built his power on intimidation. Because now, every time he laughs at someone's size, he'll remember how 5 quiet seconds made him helpless. The alley doesn't return to normal right away. That's a strange thing. Neon still buzzes. Water still drips from rusted pipes. A distant horn still echoes from the harbor. But the order of things has shifted. The gang leader stays crouched for a long moment after Jackie disappears from view. One hand braced against the wall, the other pressed flat against his chest, as if he doesn't fully trust it yet. His men don't rush to help. Not because they don't care, because they don't know how. You all right? One finally asks. The leader nods, but it's slow, deliberate, like he's checking whether the answer is still true. Yeah, he says. Yeah, I'm Euphina. His voice sounds different. Not weaker, less certain. They move back toward the truck. No jokes, no laughter, no adrenalina fue live bragging. The street has gone quiet, and not in the way that signals danger. In a way that signals something ended. You didn't even touch him, one of the men mutters. The leader stops walking. Turns. You saw it too? He asks. The man nods. He didn't swing, didn't grab, didn't do anything. The leader exhales. That's the problem, he says. That night, the leader can't sleep. Every time he closes his eyes, his body remembers before his mind does. The sudden emptiness in his chest. The panic. The realization that strength didn't matter for those 5 seconds. He's been hit before. Stabbed once. Shot it twice. None of that bothered him like this. Because this wasn't damage. It was control. The next day, the street feels different. Not to outsiders. To him. Every laugh sounds a little sharper. Every shove a little riskier. Every confrontation carries the echo of that moment where he wasn't in charge anymore. He doesn't mention Jackie. Not by name. But the memory follows him. A week later, one of his younger runners mocks a skinny dock worker. All bones, the kid laughs, shoving him. The leader snaps. Enough, he says. The kid freezes. What? Leave him alone. The leader repeats. The kid stares, confused. That's not how we... I said enough. The kid backs off. The dock worker disappears quickly, eyes wide. The leader stands there, jaw tight. He doesn't explain himself. He doesn't need to. Word spreads quietly. Not that Jackie Chan beat a gang leader. That story would have grown teeth. Instead, what spreads is something subtler. That laughing at size isn't safe anymore. That confidence doesn't mean control. That sometimes the quiet ones are the dangerous ones. Months pass. Jackie never returns to that street. He doesn't need to. The lessons stay behind. The leader changes in ways his crew doesn't immediately understand. He starts ending arguments faster. Starts stepping back instead of stepping in. Starts watching hands, feet, posture, things he never paid attention to before. One of the older men notices. You scared of something? He asks one night. The leader shakes his head. No, he says, I'm paying attention. Years later, when Jackie's movies become bigger, louder, more international, one of the leader's men recognizes him on a poster. That him? He asks. The Bones guy. The leader looks at the image. Jackie mid-fall, mid-motion, come even in chaos. That's him, the leader says. The man laughs. Movies, he says. The leader doesn't laugh back. Yeah, he says quietly. Movies. Jackie never tells a story. Not in interviews. Not in books. Not on sets. There's nothing to gain from it. The man didn't need humiliation. He needed interruption. When Jackie is asked years later about street fights, he answers the same way every time. Real fights, he says, are finished before they begin. People think it's philosophy. They don't realize it's memory. The gang leader eventually leaves that street. Not dramatically. Not chased out. He just stops needing it. Moves inland. Starts something quieter. Smaller. Safer. No one throws him a farewell. But no one challenges him either. Once, much later, he sees Jackie in a newspaper headline. Smiling. Successful. Still falling down on screen. The leader folds the paper carefully. Shakes his head. All bones, he mutters. Then corrects himself. No, 5 seconds. That's all it took. Not to win. Not to dominate. Not to destroy. Just to rearrange things. Because power doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it just steps aside and lets someone collapse under their own momentum. And once you've felt that, you never laugh at skin and bones again.